go run. That's part of running is stretching beforehand. Gotta get. It takes about a minute or two, maybe more. Probably should do more, but the minute or two you spend stretching makes a world of difference at the end of the run or during the run. Keeps you from tightening up. I learned that in high school. Oh. This shirt here is from my wife's podcast. I have a running group. Everything hurts in the morning. Okay. So we can flip this around. Here's the start. It's a downhill. We'll pay for this on the way back. I don't know if it'll... Alright, let's go ahead and get going. The rest of the group's already probably 2 minutes ahead of me. So I went back and watched this last week. I realized how bouncy it is. Like, man, I'm getting sick watching this. So I would recommend taking some Tylenol before you watch this video. Or just listen to the audio. But it is Saturday, August 13th. It's 7:31 when we start the run. Nice downhill. Making our way to the trail. We're gonna do the friendliness matrix again. Last week we had 80 of 100 replied, "Good morning." You know how it's doing this. There we go. I don't know if this is inverted or not. Okay, so remember last week
We had to go down the stairs, then back up the stairs. Not anymore, folks. They've fixed the bridge. Look at that. See the difference in the wood? So what happened is, somebody drove off the side of the road, crashed into the bridge. You don't realize how high up this bridge is. It's about 7 or 8 feet off the ground. And then the bridge crosses over the Swanee Creek. I probably shouldn't tell you the name of our town, but it's all right. So you'll see this creek again while we're running. Basically, we run alongside of it. Hey, good morning. All right, 1 for 1 on the good mornings. It's a little early still for people to be out. We'll start seeing more people within the hour. The run today will be about 7 miles. This will be probably about a 70 to 80 minute video. Good morning, folks. Good morning. 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 All right, well, so far so good. Good morning. Perfect 7. 7 for 7 on the good mornings. All right, so like I said, it's gonna be about a 70 to 80 minute video. Let's think of something fun here. Starting to run. I'll say this, you can hang around to the end. There's some big news to share. You gotta keep it a secret. Only for those who make it to the end of the run. Here's what you ought to do. Start this video and go out to your neighborhood and run. You can run with Wachter. So I don't know how far along I am in this. Let's say about half a mile. Woo! Feels good though. The heat, it's saying on the weather report that the dry air is moving in from the north. Hey, good morning. Dry air is moving in from the north. Less sweat, hopefully. That is 2.9 So that's, the numbers are going to go down until we get to the halfway. So we got 2.9 till the halfway. And I can see in the distance Sandy is actually running today. She's been kind of walking lately. So it's good to see she's back to running. Good morning, Braves. So our Atlanta Braves baseball team. Or not, if you're watching from another country, baseball is the American version of cricket. Morning. I suppose that you're watching from another country and you're not familiar with baseball. That'd probably be the best way to explain it. We grew up with it our whole lives. But Braves are in a pennant race. The way that works is you have divisions. The Braves are in the Eastern Division, the National League. They're about 6 games back. And then you have the wild card. The Braves are currently winning the wild card. The wild card is the best second place team. Hey, good morning. You can hear my keys rattling. Years ago, I used to lose my keys all the time. So we were at Universal Studios in Florida. I saw this Fast and the Furious lanyard. So what I did was attach it to my keys. And then haven't lost my keys since. They're too big to lose. Noisy. Here's right there. Good morning, folks. Look how green it is out here. I think we take this for granted because we do it every week. But see the canopy? You're just running along, basically running through the forest. Crickets, birds chirping. And we're back. Lost connection there for a second. There's Sandy. Good to see her running again, like I said. Whoa, you see that? The deer. Gosh, you can see him in the whew, a couple deers. Good morning. Two deers. Yeah, we get mama deer and baby deer. Adolescent deer. The little one got out on the trail. Guess it got scared, ran back. So there's the Swanee Creek. Crossed over it, now we're running next to it. Morning.
Morning.
Well, 2.1 to go. Morning. Morning, Sandy. How you doing? See you back to running now.
Yeah, doing a walk run, injecting it. Run a minute, walk a minute.
That's great.
Yeah. Gets me there.
You're almost back to full recovery. Yeah. I'm liking it. Good morning. So folks, the run a minute, walk a minute, as he's talking about, is the Jeff Galloway run. And what it is he developed it to create an alternative way of running to this run until you can't run anymore or throw up. So you run and then you walk, and you run and you walk. It's quite effective. Good morning. There's a little stream here that's gonna flow into the creek. See the creek over there. That doesn't go anywhere. Been there, done that. Morning. Morning. Come on, Jim. Good job. folks. Morning. 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 So the run opens up here. Basically, we're crossing over the creek. Don't worry, we'll get back on the trail soon. Morning. Good job.
Hey.
It's Becky, right?
Yeah. Good in this moment.
Brian. The key is that I know my name.
That's helpful.
Whew. At least it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, right?
Good morning. So we say it's good that it's cooling down. Sled. Ready for that turnaround. Pretty flowers. But basically what happens back there is the trail dead ends to a pretty busy road. And that road crosses over the Swanee Creek. Then you pick up the trail on the other side of the creek and then go underneath. You basically go underneath the bridge, run on the side of the creek. You're going underneath that bridge from the main road. There's a lot going on there. But digress. .4, folks. 1.4 miles till the turnaround. And get some water. I am tired. Morning, folks. Good morning. Beautiful morning. It's a little hot or humid. Morning. Morning, folks. If you do this in the winter, it's hard in a different way. Your toes get numb, fingers. So your body spends a lot of energy staying warm. Versus this time of year. Morning. He's just trying to stay cool. One 1.2. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, folks. It's funny, a lot of these people you see them out here every week. I remember that guy. It's a good trail to run on for a couple reasons. You don't have to worry about cars. A lot of times when you're running the side of the road, it's dangerous. People have been hit by cars. We run a little bit on the side of the road there. That's it. Good morning. Another good part is you get to run through the woods. Well, most of it. It's like we have a construction site on the right here. Which I'm all for. Morning. 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 It's a good biking trail too, as you can see. Okay, folks, this is where, for the most part, we've either had downhills or flats. This is where we start hitting a hill. 0.9 to go. The terrain changes. This turnaround area is actually a frisbee park. And so there's a lot of up and down. You're not running by the creek anymore. Morning, folks. Heading back?
Yeah, it's a little tight.
It's a lot of hills. Cool, they have some decorated birdhouses here. Morning.
Hey.
Good job. Morning, folks.
Morning.
Morning. Okay. We're getting there. Morning. Hey, good job, man. I told you. There's some hills. Morning. Good job. Hey, yo.
Hey,
Morning. I remember those guys too. We are at 0.6 miles, folks. Morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Alrighty.
Are you starting or finishing up? Nice. Hey, good morning. Morning. I haven't been counting, folks, but I'm gonna say everybody has said good morning. Honestly, my brain's not mentally there to count today. I don't know why. Hopefully we can make it to the end. Hey, good morning. Morning. I know we've passed a lot of people. A lot of people said good morning. Here's Canopy again. Wow. Ho, ho, ho. All right. We got a hill to climb, folks. So I probably mentioned it here before. Morning, folks. Morning. Morning. A little over 3 years ago. Well, let's go back further than that. Moved to Atlanta 9 years ago. And started going to this church. Morning, Malik. Good job, brother. Morning. Good morning, folks.
Morning.
Go Braves. All right, so yeah, start going to this church where I think this is just me talking here. Yeah. Morning. Morning, folks. Here we're under the cover of Who Wants to Watch Wachter Run for 80 minutes. All right. So anyway, started going to this church. And it was just like 4 or 5 people. Which was fine. Pastor was there. His family was there. His mom was there. Me and my wife were there. Wife got baptized there. A couple other families joined in. More folks. So anyway, about 3 years ago. Oh no, let's go back. I was running, so like let's say 6 years ago, I decided to. We saw this shirt I have here. My wife's podcast. They have a running group. And we went down to watch the running group run half marathon. And one of the people there couldn't run. They had a friend who couldn't run. His name was Warren. So he said, "You want to take the..." I was like, okay. So I ran a half marathon as Warren. Guess I liked it, because then next year I ended up training for the full marathon. Well, what I did was ran 5 miles, 10 miles, grew up to 13, 14. 26 miles total was the run. So anyway, I was doing that, and of course when you run a marathon, you tell everybody you know. You brag. Look how great I did. So the pastor there, he was doing the same thing. Eventually, one of the other guys, who just had a heart attack. By the way, we made it to the half. He just had a heart attack. And for some reason, he wanted to go hiking. Or I talked him into going hiking. Guess it's my fault. And it goes even farther back than that. In Albuquerque, we were hiking. And so, that's a story for another time. Anyway, so he was hiking, and then I joined this running group, which you see today, and they were talking about a hike/run. Which was a half marathon. So I talked the pastor in, Neil, this hiking friend of mine, we had done a few hikes, doing a hike/run, because he would run when we'd be out hiking. So, okay, well, let's do this. So we got to doing this. We did that run. We did, gosh, probably did like 5 other runs every year, and we became an annual thing. And eventually, pastor's wife came out and ran with us, and eventually, just some more water. Morning. Morning. eventually we decided to do the marathon together. And we did that for probably 3 to 4 years. Hold on a sec. Y'all going? So yeah, we did that for about 3 to 4 years. We were hiking, running. He would even take his kid on hikes with us. So we got him, not only was he a pastor, but we all kind of did this thing outside as a group. So anyway, 3 years ago, one reason or another, tragically died. And yeah, I don't know if we're still in shock from that, or probably we're done with that. But long story short, I find myself doing the same program he did. So that's why you hear me talking about driving up to Indiana this morning seminary program. In about to complete year 2 this next week. Next week. Well, 2 Mondays from now. We have a final assignment. It's due on the 22nd of August. Just giving us a little extra time. Lord knows we need it. But the fun thing is, get to drive up there 3rd week of September. Intensive week. We have what these are called theological interviews. Morning, folks. Morning.
I've been running.
All right. See, the numbers are going up now. Morning. Doing good. How are you? He's out here every week. Every week. So, that's the backstory, folks. We could go further back, but not today. Morning, folks. Morning, folks. I never saw Malik. Usually we'll pass him. Hey, good morning. Good morning. You have your good running days and your bad ones. This is not a good one. The water really helped though. Whew. Really helped. More folks. No motor vehicles. Morning. And say whenever you see a sign, there's a reason that sign is there. Like because someone probably took their Harley down this path. Mowed a few people over. I don't know that for sure. I'm just theorizing there. Hey, good morning. No, I've seen her out here before. See where we are time-wise. We are at 50 minutes. Hey, good morning. That's it's gonna be longer than 80 minutes, folks. I'll tell you that much. So you have the luxury of fast forwarding. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Have a good day. Look at all this green. Good morning. You made it up the hill. Yeah. We get to go down the hill, folks. I already ran up it. So this part's nice. We're leaving the Frisbee Park. Back onto the flatlands for about another 2 miles. This is neat. These are all the different plants out here. Freeze frame that if it was in focus. All right, somewhere here is the Batman sign. Morning, folks. Morning. Morning, y'all.
Morning.
So it's at the 6.9. There it is right there. There's like a bat feeder here somewhere. Could be wrong. Morning.
Morning.
Morning, folks. Morning. All right, folks. One mile. 1 mile. They say running a marathon, they meaning me. Running a marathon's a lot like life. You can't think about the end. It's too far away. You can't even think about the next mile. You just, let's put it this way. Suffer and enjoy each part that you're in. There you go. There's the creek. Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? Good. Morning. Shout out to my niece Katie, nephew Adam, nephew Christian, niece Clara, Caroline, whole crew, whole Wachters. Some cool cats up there. Morning. Morning. Morning, folks. Morning. Morning, folks. Morning. Morning, folks. Morning. Oh, I like to say this is entering the fourth quarter of the run. So how you start is you finish. That's the fourth quarter there for you. Our Falcons learned that the hard way. Woo! Thought they had won the Super Bowl. We thought we were champions of the world. Let our guard down. It's alright, this is the year. Morning. So the offensive coordinator of our world champion Georgia Bulldogs was he was on the radio the other day. Good job, guys. Thanks. So anyway, he was saying that their goal last year and this year is not to rely on the long ball. Big vertical passes. Running the football. He said establishing a run game. Because you can control the clock. You can run the football. That's where we're at. That's where the dogs are at. How did that happen? Probably been looking at me the past half hour. I can't tell if this is going to be sideways or what. We are at 1 hour and 2 minutes. Good morning. Morning, folks. a good day. A little bit of a hill to climb here. Okay, maybe more than a little. Good morning. Sorry, I'm not too talkative, folks. Brain is just not there today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you like to have these views in your backyard? Sun's in the way, you can't see it. But these are houses with little balconies that overlook the greenway and the creek. Granted, not like looking at the ocean. We sure have had some nice hotel rooms over the years. Last year we got to go to Hyatt Regency Maui. Overlook the ocean, eat some chocolate strawberries at night. Hyatt Place, Daytona Beach. Morning. Have a good day.
You too.
That's a cool hotel. I'll share that secret with you. It's moderately priced. Right on the ocean. There's a pool that overlooks the ocean. And a staircase that goes down to the beach. If that's your thing. Some folks don't like it. We also got to stay a few years back, Hyatt Regency Paris, which overlooked the Eiffel Tower. Good morning. Good morning, folks. Let me clarify. The bar overlooked the Eiffel Tower. Our room did not. Still, our room was pretty cool view of the streets of Paris. Hyatt Paris, that's Epitoli or something like that. Hyatt Regency Paris, Epitoli. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning. Morning. We saw them in the beginning of the run. They probably did the opposite run we did. Morning. They probably started at the Frisbee court. Morning.
Hi there.
Come on in. Morning. We're approaching 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. A lot more people on the trail than when we started. But the group starts 7:31 every Saturday. It's always daylight when we start. Even daylight savings time when that hits. It'll be that time of year, barely light, but there's light. Bad connection here. All right, we're approaching 6 minutes. And I told y'all we'd have it. Morning. For anyone who's stuck around to watch this video. Morning. 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 So, maybe we'll call this the 70 minute secret. Because likely no one is watching this. I don't know why. I think we'd have 100,000 people on this thing right now. But anyway, if you made it this far, Ricky, my wife, if you noticed, was pretty miserable in one of our shorts we did. Morning. Well, she wasn't looking very happy. In fact, one of the comments was, "Did you kidnap her?" And no. Well, I couldn't say why. So if you made it this far, there's potentially a little Wachter on the way. That's the big secret. You made it this far in the run, you know before anybody else does. We haven't announced it yet. Because it may or may not happen. There are tragedies that happen at this point in the pregnancy. We're only 10 weeks in. We've done a bad job of keeping it secret. We're calling him or her Swarly. Courtesy of Ricky's friend Olivia, which is courtesy of a show called How I Met Your Mother, where Barney orders a drink and they write Swarly on his cup. Good morning. So the rest of the gang gives him a hard time. They call him Swarly. I guess it's one of those names that could work for a boy or a girl. I don't know. But anyway, Swarly's giving Ricky a hard time. Morning. Morning, folks. She's been kind of, hasn't gone back to work yet. She's working from home. But she is going to bed around 8 or 9 o'clock. Morning. Become big friends with the trash can. So Swarley, if you made it, if you're watching this, morning, folks. Morning. No, your dad's probably a pain in the ass. Morning. Just religious nut. My dad. It's only because I've done all the crazy things in this life. There's no joy outside of Christ. I found. Don't worry about hangovers or shame, no depression, guilt. Not with the Lord Almighty. Morning, folks.
Just because I can still have benefits as a part-time employee. I don't want to have
Heck, even having a great job, hey, it falls short too. It's all a gift from me, from God Almighty. So you can figure that out. Ooh. Oh, you can enjoy every minute of life. Even on mile 7. This hour and 20-minute run uphill. Look at that. It is cooled down. You can feel the air. There's a cool breeze blowing. Couldn't feel it when we were on the trail because the trees are blocking it, I think. Morning, folks. Let's say friendliness matrix is, I didn't count it this day, 70, 80 probably. Maybe a little higher. It's hard to tell. All right, y'all. We got a long way to go. We're out of the trail. But we've decided the last stretch of this run is uphill. Remember when we started, how nice and easy it was? Not at the end. Oh. So mark your calendars, folks. Saturday, September something. Third week of September. Third Saturday. First is the third is a Saturday. The 10th, Saturday, September 17th. Ride with us to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Join us next Saturday. Watch Wachter Run 3.0. Morning, folks. Alright, folks, I'm going to turn you loose. This is the end of the hill. I'm going to pump it. Thanks for watching Watch Wachter. See you next time. I don't know how to turn this off.